Hello once again, this is Andrew with the Switch Focus Podcast, and I am back to play another new release for the Nintendo Switch, and that is The Bunker. This came out, I want to say, midway through last year on other platforms. It just came out on the Switch today. Apparently, for what little I know about this game, it's an FMV game, which used to be big in the 90s when I was a kid. And they're not well remembered, and for good reason. But hopefully this will be good. I want to say I heard good things about it, but, I could be remembering incorrectly because I actually can't remember hearing anything specifically about this, just that it existed. So I'm going to check it out. We'll see how it is. It's only about 2 hours long, so I expect to get through it tonight. Wow, that was noisy. My main fear is this is going to be like a super low budget horror film. Have a hard time taking it seriously.
Really well. We're just dropping from 100 over 70 to 70 over 58.
That's it, keep pushing. I can see the head. Last push. It's a boy. Well done.
Make me. What? Wow, that's quite a time skip. Oh yeah, look at those 1990s computers.
You've got to say it again, John.
You can't leave me alone, Mum.
Still be here. always be here. And you forgot to say it again.
As long as I stick to the routine, I'll be safe. As long as I
Always be here.
stay in our rooms, I'll be safe. As long as I don't go outside, I'll be safe.
That's it.
Okay, so the big twist is there's nothing wrong with leaving the bunker.
What time is it?
Reading time, Mum.
This.
Heck yeah, Treasure Island.
He was concealed by the time behind another trunk. I think he might be watching. Mum.
I love you, Joe. I'll be here. I keep you safe, I promise.
No. 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 Please. Please.
Those don't look like they're very carefully placed.
I wonder if my radiation level is safe. Radiation is just over 70 MR. That's acceptable. Bunker radiation is normal. Good. What delights do we have today? Boring old beans. Again. So that makes 27 years, 3 months and 14 days of food left.
Oh, let's check on Mom. My parents are dead.
What a great drawing. But I've never seen real flowers. I need to read to Mum.
Cast thy bread upon the running waters, for after a long time thou shalt find it again. Give a portion to 7, and also to 8. And thou knowest what evil should be upon this earth. If the cloud be full, they will pour out rain upon the earth. If the tree fall to the south or the north, in that place soever it shall fall, there shall it be.
Now do it again. Oh my goodness. This is supposed to keep me sane?
Radiation is nearly 80 MR. It's increasing. "27 years, 3 months, and 13 days left."
We had a dreary morning's work before us, but there were no sign of any wind, and the boats had gone out and manned, and the ship wrapped 3 or 4 miles around the corner of the island and up around the narrow passages to the haven behind the skeleton island. I volunteered for one of the boats, wherever I had.
radiation is over 80 MR.
Uh-oh.
If I find the manual, I can fix this. The manual. Find the fuse box level 2. Find the fuse box level 2. Mum. I'm not sure I can do this. Don't need to change. Blood.
Date 4th of July 96. Patient's name Vera Taylor. Patient reports headache from Monday AM, vomiting and diarrhea Wednesday, also cough with occasional blood, intermittent bowel pain, increasing pain in chest, temperature fluctuating, peaks at 100.5 degrees, blood present in feces. Conclusions. Patient showing signs of radiation sickness. Plan. Sick-based day, white blood count test, monitor. Potassium iodide 130 milligrams orally per day for 4 days. Review. Possible DTPA course. Notes taken by Evelyn Jones.
Okay, I don't know what any of that meant, but...
The map lights up if there's a leak.
Oh, that'll be important later.
It's locked.
Okay, this is where I was. That's what I thought.
I need to find the fuse box on level 2.
Stay in your room, please.
I need to find the key.
All of that, and he doesn't even have the key. Oh my goodness.
The key. Now I have to leave. My old drawings.
And I've taken the spoil supplies off.
And spit it out.
14 months, at best. If we carry on as we are, 8 months. But I've gone over it with Dr. Hart. On bare minimum, we might make 14.
And bare minimum means?
I didn't like to press him, but scurvy, rickets. Christ.
Then we all just withered away to skin and bone. Maybe I should have just left the hatch open and gone for a nice stroll in the fresh air instead.
What do we do?
We tell people everything's all right.
It's not all right.
One whiff of this and you'll have your throat slit over the last tin of peaches. Is that the way you want to die, Sam? Fighting over scraps? We could just cut your wrist now and the rest of us will split your rations. Chin up, man. It's 10 minutes until the next bulletin. Fighting over scraps. Split your rations. Is that the way you want to die, Sam?
Level 2. I'm sure that joke is intentional.
your stations and let me know. Thanks. Hello. This is Alexandra Swan. I'm trying to contact my brother Jonathan. Jonathan Swan. When the 4-minute warning came, I was on the phone to him. And he said he'd got a place in one of the Berkshire bunkers, but I don't know which one. If he's with you, and his wife's name is Sarah. John, if you're there, or if anyone has any news on him, please let me know.
I'm wondering if I let the tape play for a really long time, if there will be another message really deep in, but I don't want to do that to you, so. Commodore 64. $1990s. Interesting. Level 5. Oh boy.
Communication from Bunker HQ, Site 3, Corsham, Wiltshire. Prime Minister delivered safely before blast hits. 4,013 government ministers and civil servants, including Cabinet Office, local and national government agencies, intelligence and security advisors logged in. Shortage noted in domestic support staff. Guess they didn't make it. All facilities operating normally. Checks carried out in infirmary, bakery, laundry, kitchens, telephone exchange, storerooms, office space, living accommodation, maintenance areas and workshops. How big is that place? Trust me, he gets into this sardine tin. Prime Minister unsatisfied with living accommodation. Other. Civilian casualties noted outside bunker. Group of 50 attempted to breach rear exit blast door. Aggressive action not required. Activity ceased after blast. Poor bastards.
Just need to know.
It's all right, Vera.
Nonsense! I know George is trying to hide things from me. I'm ill, Evelyn. I'm not stupid. I'm right, aren't I?
I don't know what to say. I suppose he's just not sure.
Radiation! Then why is he trying to hide it? Why? Am I on the right medicine? What can be done? Why won't he say?
George has been distracted lately. Maybe he's just trying not to upset everyone.
They should be upset. They built this place in 6 weeks. 6 weeks! How can anyone expect it to be safe? There must be a leak. There must be.
Mr. Bishop says
I
that
know what he says. He doesn't want everyone to panic. Silly old Vera having another one of her turn. Look here.
AB welcomes. CB asks clarification purpose of meeting. AB puts forward petition from 18 residents keen to institute post of morale officer. It is felt that CB is not forthcoming enough in communicating current status of bunker to residents. CB makes point that any urgent change in status will be communicated very clearly to all residents when it becomes relevant. In his view, no need for a new position. AB cites 2 safety incidents and asks committee if they were aware. All but FH, DM, SC are unaware of said incidents. CB says neither incident is cause for immediate concern. No need to raise panic in difficult atmosphere. Calls on FH to clarify incidents. FH agrees not of immediate concern. AB raises point that lack of trust in bunker hierarchy is causing morale issues. More clarity and openness needed. CB reiterates appointed hierarchy and his belief that no need for additional officer. If any critical incident comes to light, all will be made aware. Requests end to meeting as urgent business to attend to. AB calls for vote on appointment of morale officer. CB says vote will be ignored. Not a democracy.
Oh my. Bet that went over well.
Well, let's say, for example, the hit on Reading was 1 megaton. That would mean we have this radius, only halfway to Basingstoke. Now maybe that looks small, but that's around 100,000 fatalities, maybe 80,000 injuries from the blast and the fireball. That's just to start with. Prevailing wind direction here is northeast. Fallout scatter would be huge. It's likely to drift all the way out past Cambridge, past Norwich even, out to sea. The total number of casualties? Unimaginable. And that's 1 bomb.
With the greatest respect, sir, we've been up all night. It's been 10 minutes since I had to cover Vera's face.
But is it radiation
I don't
sickness?
know yet. The nearest proper lab is under 10 tons of radioactive rubble, and I have to make do with a microscope.
It's all right, George. We'll run some tests, Mr. Bishop.
Is anyone else showing signs?
Yes, 6 others.
Quarantine them right away. Find out where they were working, what they've had contact
I have no idea what that
with,
was.
they've been eating. We need a source. Margaret.
It's all right. Come here, love. What's the matter? I can't sleep. It's all right. You know, if you stay in your room, you'll be safe. I'll be better take.
I don't like it here. There's nothing I need here.
NBC suit. That'll probably be important. I should remember that. I heard you the first time, dude.
I don't like it here.
Attention, the mains power is about to be switched off for maintenance purposes.
Oh, those probably aren't good anymore.
Here's the replacement.
We have one replacement? Well, that's probably not ideal.
Replace damaged fuse.
I still think this whole thing's going to turn out to be some kind of experiment or something. It's not real.
Switch mains power back on. What's that horrible noise?
Do I go down or do I go up? If I have to go down, it'll probably make me go down.
Please be okay, please be okay. My underwear drawer. My old diary.
Today it is my birthday, and I have had extra peaches, my favourite, and there was a candle. Mum gave me this book and some pens. Look, here are the colours. Vera sang me a ring of roses. She said she was crying because she was happy. It's my birthday. And then she and PJ and Louie and Mum sang me happy birthday, but not too loud. I blew out the candle. This book is going to be my book about my friends. Today I will start a new like this. He will be a soldier because I have a general, but I need a bigger army. I've got a block from the map room, but I had to hide. Mr. Bishop was there. He nearly saw me. He was shouting. He says I am a waste. I think he is a waste. I will make the soldier, and Mr. Churchill and Joan of Arc will tell him to fight Mr. Bishop. We had ham today. It is sort of pink and sticky. It is better than sardines, which are the worst. Mum has made my knife sharp so I can finish off doing my soldier. She says Rocky was the best at winning fights, so that's his name. I finished Rocky, so here are all my friends.
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no. No.
NBC suit required. That was the thing in the closet that was missing.
I need to find an NBC suit. I don't have an NBC suit. I need an NBC suit before I can go to level 4.
Well, I went all through level 2 and I didn't see an NBC suit. But I did see where one is supposed to be, so I'm going to go there first. See if he says something new.
I don't like it here. The NBC suit is gone.
You just know one of these times you're going to check these cameras or you're going to see something. But not this time. Probably this one right here, we'll see something coming up the stairs. Well, guess we head down to level 3.
That doesn't sound good.
Uh-oh. Red means bad.
war room.
It's not radiation poisoning. The water's
Joe Mark, you can be right at the front with the tanks.
So out with it. What couldn't you tell me yesterday? There's no hope for any of them.
I don't know. It's not radiation poisoning. The water's clean, the air is clean. It's not the food. And yet the symptoms. I can't shake the feeling that someone is up to something.
Damn it, George. We don't have time for your fantasies. You need to figure this out with facts.
We don't know where this thing comes from or how it will spread. We have no cause, we have no cure. We just don't have the resources to deal with it.
There is no help. There is no cavalry. There's just us. So get yourself together and fix this. Do you understand me?
Okay, doing this...
What's that?
Catching those things with my controller doesn't really work.
For Christ's sake. That damn brat is a waste of air. And he's what the human race has got to look forward to.
Like, I'm sure if I was playing this portably and I could just use the touchscreen, no problem. Or if I was using a computer with a mouse, that would be fine. But I can't move the cursor fast enough to catch those things. Westminster awaiting report.
What we don't know for certain is the contamination levels. We can calculate the likely fallout and its effects, but we don't have any good model for anthrax spore spread, or even how it's affected by radiation. Look, we do know from reports at AE3 in Oxford that anthrax was used in Wave 3. We've just got no idea of the extent...
A nuclear attack followed by a biological warfare? That's kind of overkill. This door will open automatically in the event of an emergency, so that'll be important later. He saw something creepy as a kid.
Oh.
Air filtration unit check. Day 18th of October 95. 1611. Checked by PJT. Main filtration unit running okay. Cleaned out and replaced filters. Checked back up just to be sure. Readings are a bit high, but Frank says no need to replace at the moment. Probably just as well. I'm concerned about our stock level of filters for the main unit. We're chewing through them a lot faster than spec says, due to higher outdoor rad than expected. Frank says he'll have a word with Bishop about stocks and sorting out the backup longer term. PJ.
The engineer.
Accident report. Date 12th of August 92. 1910. Filed by F. Hurley. Ran scheduled test of backup filtration unit. Rad levels way too high on output. Over 500 rem. Red lights across the board. I thought it was a Duff filter. Tried a new one. Same.
Sacrificed a Geiger. Stuck it on a rod and ran it round inside the casing.
We got contaminated dust clogging the lower X duct. God knows how it got in. Might be a hairline, or maybe the filter just couldn't cope with the levels being so much higher than we expected. This is really, really bad. Without taking this apart, cleaning, resealing, and decontaminating the whole thing, it's useless. We have no backup air filtration system. But I can't see how we can do it. We don't have a clean space to do this in. Bishop just shrugs pretty much. Keep it quiet, Frank. You'll only worry people. For fuck's sake. What else isn't he telling us?
Get out of here, you.
I think I could use these to fix the unit.
What are you going to do when you run out of these parts? Why in the 30 years you've been living in this bunker haven't you used these parts already? That's why I think this whole thing is fake. There's going to be a really lame twist ending to this. Just you wait and see. Oh, what'd you do?
He's coming!
Oh, ouch. That looks like a compound. Yep. Ow, 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 ow. Ah.
This place probably looks like a sieve. No one thought there'd be a real war.
She can't have had her white cell count so low yesterday, and then so high today. Understand it. And she's no better.
Vomiting, bleeding, diarrhea, liver failure, it's got to be.
It can't be radiation sickness. Look, these...
Of course it can. This place probably leaks like a sieve. It was built by the lowest bidder. No one thought there'd be a real war. I know Bishop said that we'll be safe here, but honestly, George, do you believe him? I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. We've all been under a lot of pressure. Margaret, where's the Lindane ointment?
That top left.
You and Evelyn had it for Mrs. Harrison.
Yes, but there were 2 unopened bottles there on Monday. We have to keep on top of the stock. We can't have...
What is it?
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Okay, let's not drop anything. That would probably be very bad. May cause serious side effects. Okay, so we're not going to do that. I guess we don't have any alcohol. This is going to be terrible. Oh, shoot. Radiation. Radiation. No, nobody's chasing me.
Keep your damn...
What are you doing here? You're supposed to stay...
Or we'd all be dead.
I was just exploring.
Oh, John.
I want that door sealed shut immediately.
For Christ's sake, Margaret. Keep your little shit in his quarters before he explores the wrong place and gets us all killed.
Seal that door immediately!
Well done, love. We're safe now. Won't be long now, I promise.
And we've finally been able to take some proper readings from the RA-14 sensors. They show we have a range of 700 to 1,000 rads for anyone exposed to the atmosphere.
What does that mean?
Well, anything over 200 rads can be fatal.
No. How long before it's safe to go back up?
Our best guess.
Well, hey, it's been 30 years, so,
Sam? Can we last that long? Do we have enough food?
Yes, yes, it'll be all right. We may have to ration a little, but it'll be all right.
Mom? It's all right, darling. Everything's going to be fine.
The escape hatch must be in here somewhere. A hatch.
Maybe spin yourself around, use your other shoulder to do that. Oh, this is gonna suck. And I'm dead. Oh gosh. Oh, that was lame. Yeah, I definitely recommend playing this either on PC or if you're playing it on Switch, play it portably so you can use the touchscreen. Yeah, that would have been nice. They should have done that. But, oh well. Well, that's gonna suck now that I know that you can die in this. Then if there is a monster that turns up, then I'm probably gonna die a lot to that. And here we are on level 5? Or are we on level 4 again?
Well, I'm calling it. 12th of November 1992. Carol and I have been scanning all the bands for 3 days now just in case, but there's nothing. The I could work out they were fighting over food. Never had anything more. So that's it. We're done. There's no one else out there. Or if there is, they've got no idea we're here. 12th of November 1992. The day this became our tomb. Christ, I need a drink.
Oh, here we go. The ominous level 5. That's a blast door, buddy.
Come on, please. Please. Come on, quickly, we can get to this way. Come on. Help me, John. He's coming!
Are we gonna break Mom doing this?
Torch.
Yeah, he said it was his mom earlier. Oops.
Looking for the key. Why would I give you a way out, Margaret? You and the little rat are not going to leave. You're not going anywhere. We're all gonna die down here.
John, no! It's okay. No one can hurt us now.
Killed him. Commissioner's blood. Soon this place will be full of radiation.
We're safe here, and that's all that matters. As long as I'm here, I'll look after us. It's all right, John. It's over. We're safe here, and that's all that matters. As long as I'm here, I'll look after you. Nothing can hurt us now. Yes, Mom. I love you, John.
I don't know the code. Maybe I can work out the code. What's the code? There's blood on the keyboard.
Thanks, John. I saw that.
I need the code. Maybe I can work out the code. I don't know the code.
Okay, John, shut up. Just let me figure it out, John. Thank you.
Maybe I can work out the code. I need the code. There's blood on the keypad. I don't know the code. Maybe I can work out the code. What's the code? There's blood on the keypad.
No, it does not. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me.
I don't know the code. There's blood on the keypad.
Dude, you need to shut up and just let me figure out the code. Thank you very much.
Maybe I can work out the code. I need the code. There's blood on the keypad. I don't know the code.
You know, somebody out there watching wants to just look up the answer to this for me. I'm not going to complain.
Maybe I can work out the code. What's the code? There's blood on the keypad. I need the code. Maybe I can work out the code. I don't know the code. There's blood on the keypad. What's the code? Maybe I can work out the code. I need the code. There's blood on the keypad. I don't know the code.
Oh my
Maybe
gosh.
I can work out the code. What's the code? There's blood on the keypad. I need the code.
I don't think there was, but, you know, whatever. Well, at least your refrigerator still works. Okay, I was wondering where they were putting all the bodies. Oh, if this turns into a zombie story, so help me God, I may just turn it off right here. What did Mom do? I think when Mom found out that there wasn't going to be enough to survive for as long as they had to, she killed everybody. Ew. Ew. Ugh. Yeah, that's why 2 bottles were missing. That is the fakest skull.
Blast.
Well, this seems like a good idea. And he got stuck and died. The end. Good job, buddy. Got yourself a nice burn.
When you reach level 5, find the ventilation hatch. Look for the hot pipe, but make sure it's the one with the warning label, John. Then open the top, but be careful. Then you run back to me as fast as you can. As fast as you can, John. Promise me.
I promise.
You've got this. You understand. You'll remember. Good boy. Be careful.
It looks that way.
Find the hot pipe. Find the hot pipe. Find the hot pipe. Find the hot pipe.
And the manifest I said earlier said she's the chief medical officer. That guy was the science officer. I wasn't clear. Well, if the surface really is irradiated, then they had to wait 30 years for it to stop.
What key is it?
Play the green key.
That's not the right key. Come on. Come on. That's not the right key. What key is it?
You might want to hang on to those keys. That's a bizarre noise. I don't know what it's sounding like on your end, but through my headset, my headset can't handle it.
Come on. Keep moving.
If she did it for him, she wouldn't have made him poison everybody and run to the door. She would have done it herself. I think she was prepared to close the door on her son if he didn't get there in time. All right.
You can't leave me, John. Stay with me. You promised. You belong here.
Yeah, see, she did it all for herself.
And I've taken the spoil supplies off.
And spit it out.
14 months at best.
Margaret, where's the Lindane ointment?
That top left. You never need it for Mrs. Harrison. How long before it's safe to go back up?
20 to 30 years.
Do we have enough food?
We may have to ration.
You got promise. You'll remember. Good boy.
We're all gonna die down here.
Mom? It's all right, darling. Everything's going to be fine.
All right.
Stay with me. Even though I'm here. I love you.
Okay. So that was the bunker. It wasn't as bad as I was worried it was going to be. Because all the marketing and trailers and I think even the eShop page for it made it look like it was a horror game. This really wasn't a horror game. It was more of a mystery. She was alive for like the first scene and she was super old. Oh, heck no. No. Just abandoning the memory of her. She must have really messed him up if she conditioned him to stay in the bunker forever. I was like, wasn't the point of this to survive so you could leave? Wow. And so there's another ending, which I don't really care to see that ending. Like, I don't even want to see that ending. Why would you stay? I don't even understand why that's an ending that somebody would write for this story. And there's also the 9 statues you can find, which I only found one of them, but looked like, according to the interface, there was 9 of them. I think I can even still open it. The Kelvedon Hatch Secret Nuclear Bunker. Interesting. I bet there's a Wikipedia page for that. Yeah, see, there's 9 of these statues you can find. I only found 2 of them. I wasn't that concerned about it, really, because I knew I wasn't going to find them all, so I didn't really feel like trying that hard to get them when I saw them. Well, what happens if I continue? Where does it put me at? Oh, back here, okay. Let's go ahead and look at that other ending. just to see what happens. It doesn't look like I can skip anything, no.
When you reach level 5, find the ventilation hatch. Look for the hot pipe, but make sure it's the one with the warning label, John. Then open the top. Be careful. Then you run back to me as fast as you can. As fast as you can, John. Promise me.
I promise.
You've got this. You understand. You'll remember. Good boy. Be careful.
Find the hot pipe. Find the hot pipe. Find the hot pipe. Find the hot pipe.
No, I think she did it because she didn't want him to know what happened. Although I guess if he had just waited in the room the whole time, he would never have known what happened. I don't know. We can't really say what her motivations for making her do it is. Frankly, the reason he's probably doing it is because it makes the story more dramatic. Yeah, a good story doesn't answer all the questions. It leaves things unanswered, but answers enough that you understand what happens. Maybe it isn't. We'll find out when we do the stay ending.
Come on. Come on.
Come on! Keep moving!
You can't leave me, John. Stay with me. You promised. You belong here. Everything I did for you.
And I've taken the spoil supplies off.
Then spit it out.
14 months, at best.
Margaret, where's the Lindane ointment?
That top left. You and Evelyn had it for Mrs. Harrison. How long before it's safe to go back up?
20 or 30 years.
Do we have enough food?
We may have to ration.
You got this. You'll remember. Good boy.
We're all gonna die down here.
Mom? It's all right, darling. Everything's going to be fine. Stay with me. You belong here. I love you.
Okay, let's see the god-awful stay ending.
Good boy.
Okay, I guess that's it. We should get a better view of outside in the stay ending. Okay. Well, either they were in an area that didn't get directly hit by a nuclear blast, or, I don't know, we saw that map, so... I don't know. I don't think it would be quite that way. Oh, the cat is wandering around by my wires, so if I suddenly go offline here, it's because the cat got tangled up in something. But I'm just about finished here. So my name is Andrew. I am part of the Switch Focus podcast, where once a week, myself, Andy Corrigan, and Ginny Wu get together and we talk about all the new releases on the Nintendo Switch. Obviously, I just got done playing The Bunker, which overcame my worst fears because I knew it was a horror story, and I don't like horror stories, and it was an FMV game, and I don't like FMV games. But I enjoyed it. It's not bad for the $12 it costs. And we'll definitely be talking about this in the upcoming episode of Switch Focus, which you can find by searching Stitcher, iTunes, TuneIn, and other podcast services for Switch Focus, or you can visit our website at switchfocuspodcast.com. Thank you for watching,